Welcome back to the Devlog series. Today we'll go over some of the new stuff we've been working on, including monuments. So let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome back to Devlog. Well, you probably already had that in the intro, but here is everything new I'm going to be showing off. You can see it. Here is the tools. Metal pickaxe and axe, which I probably already showed, but got the stone pickaxe and axe now. Got the combat knife. I'm pretty sure I didn't show this, but I don't know. Here it is again, I guess. Here's the machete. Here's the longsword. Here's the shiv, which is the starter tool instead of a rock. That's all the new melees for now. Here is the new armor set. Salvaged armor set. Kind of takes inspiration of the fallen salvaged helmet. You know. Has no protection on the back, only front. Over here is some more props, as well as a recycler, which I really like. There it is in all its glory. Here is a locker and a dumpster, as well as a cubicle, and a reflex sight, which actually isn't planned to come out right now, but it's just made for the fun of it. Here is the key card, which is not going to be released in V1, but will probably be released pretty soon afterwards, since one of the monuments is going to be taking this. One of the new monuments that I haven't even made yet is going to be taking this key card. Alright, I guess we'll move on to monuments now. We have 4 of them currently, so let's start with the supermarket. So what it looks like on the outside. Bunch of boxes, yeah. Tons on roof. There is fans for decoration. There's this thing holding up the sign. Here is the office room with some free model paper, as well as a table, some boxes, this table as well, I guess. Probably gonna put a PC there, and as well as a military box, like right here. Over here is the actual grocery store part, the supermarket part. I know this looks ugly, this against this gray wall. I'm probably gonna change that. Here are some more shelves with cash registers for decoration. Here's the storage room with a bunch of boxes. These will probably get changed out. Old locker, which I do need to update, but currently I just haven't done it. Alright, that is pretty much it for the supermarket. It's a pretty small monument. Probably will get an update later. Well, everything will get an update later, but this will probably get updated first as one of the first monuments. Probably get an extended part on both sides, I don't know. I guess we'll move on to the warehouse. Bunch of holes in the roof. Some of these I need to fix. Loading pieces here, here, here. You get it, there's a lot of loading pieces. Nothing too special on the outside. But on the inside there is a bunch of boxes, which will get updated with actual unique variants, since this is actually just the same box over and over again. But there is no actual loot boxes in this monument yet. There's no safe, no trade crate, starter box, and like steel crate, because we haven't coded them yet, but that is something we're going to be working on next, since we have pretty much every model done for V1 that we need. So either we're going to start making the map next, or we are going to start with the coding. We do not yet know yet. Yeah, bunch of container crates as well. So is this one where you can't go inside because your head could glitch through here, and I did not want that to happen. So I just put boxes right there. So I guess we'll move on to the facility monument. In V1, you're not going to be able to go to the second floor, because it is not done yet, and I just don't want it to be released like that. main plan is to release the first floor, and then have a complete overhaul of the monument coming slightly afterwards, which would add a lot more decoration on the outside, and just make it look a lot more better than just a box. So let's get straight into it. Bunch of plants in here. Steppenish desk. I should probably put a PC here, but I just haven't. Now, there's a bunch of cubicles in here, as well as lockers. Now, this might look like the same cubicle over and over again, but every single one of these is completely unique. Yeah, you get the point. There is a lot of them. Because I had no clue. I made this monument way too big. I had no clue what to put there. Here's the cafeteria. Bunch of fridges, which is another thing. Model we made. Bunch of tables and chairs, boxes, shelves. And here is just a storage room. Bunch of boxes over here. Gonna be a crate down there probably. As well as one in here. Now let's go on to the second floor. Up here is, well, staircase. Here is some broken windows, bunch of plants, some lockers. This room is done, but the other room is not, so that's why it's not getting released yet. Bunch of test tubes, this one you can walk inside of. I know it's like super glitchy, I'm trying to fix that. That's another reason why this room isn't going to come out yet. That hasn't been fixed. And here, empty room that I haven't worked on yet. Another broken window. Another one right there. Room that you're not going to be able to get into because I have no clue what to put in here. And the monument would be way too big, in my opinion. Compared to the other ones, at least. And here would be the, like, master room, pretty much. There might be a locked door here added. And you might need a key card to get in here because there's going to be a steel crate sitting right there. And V1, well, slightly after V1 release, when we revamp the monument, there's going to be one right there. So that is pretty much it for the facility. Here is the military outpost. Bunch more crates on this one. Because I realized how unused I made them. Because I literally used 2 in the warehouse, or no, 3 in the warehouse, and then none anywhere else. So I made this monument kind of centered around them. There's this container crate area. Bunch of crates you can walk inside of. Go over here. Get these, jump up here. Bunch of ones on the outside as well, as you've seen. Can't really do much of those yet though, because you can't walk inside of any of them. Here is the front entrance. 2 more desks with some tables. Not tables, chairs. Papers. Bunch of boxes in here. Crates in here, which I'll show you that in a minute. Another crate you can walk inside of. Over here is second floor. Cafeteria, kind of. Probably gets a couple more models though before real release, but I don't know yet. Crate that you can go through. Couple lockers. Secret crate back there soon. Here is the PC room. I kind of overuse this model a lot, but I really like the PC model. It took like an hour to make because of all the decoration and stuff. Here's how you get down into the first floor again. Bunch of crates to get back up, and drop PC, lockers, bunch of boxes. And here is the final room where the steel crate is going to be sitting either right here or right in here. And there might be 2 of them, so I haven't decided yet. These are not going to be lootable, sadly, I know. It looks like it had loot, but this is purely just for decoration. And I had no clue what to put on this wall, so I made this model and copied and pasted it a few times. And there's also just shrunken military crates that you can't loot as well. Probably a couple more military crates in here. Like 3 or 4, and then as well as a steel crate. This monument is planned to be the most competitive, so how much loot it would have. And eventually there would be an AI boss that would drop the key card, and that key card would be used on this monument to get in this room, or on the new monument called Power Plant, which I have not made yet, and is not planned to be released yet. Alright, that is pretty much it for the monuments and this devlog. There's some testing stuff over here. It's not done, so I'm not going to show you it. Yeah, that is it. Sorry this one was a lot shorter. I was yapping a lot less, and we had a lot less stuff to talk about, but that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed.